Eye n'Ensoko TV oboroso bw'umugusi.
Na mogorobo muya omwanchumuriria lituko lya Jumatano chitariki 3 omotenyi no yo gatano nomo omwaka oyo iga chiri 2025 nemo mwanchumuriria Chinsa chiga Ikomi chabono maragoba igongo kwarigania Amayia asenchira yobwenge asengo chigo kumanyia chiri bot chiria chiatoikere asenyumba yaito yoboraria mwanchumuria ngo sabanga chaka monenche na gukora monenche eriobwe manye erieta nedina mora. Mwachumuriria eskuru ya sekondari ya AIC Masosa imeye wodi ya Amayia imeye bunge ya West Mugirango nigo mu basorero inyumba yabo yoboraro ya iya kurende asuku yo kuiga ngoma chinde chonsi tichiyo cyaribotiwe nigo murero yo olimigwa negari yo murero ya Nyamira ekerobotuki bwa chakire eri komanyeki keirera umurero yo aya nigo agochicha ekere bikore by'ubusamba chiskuru byabukire imeyense ya Kenya. Nikiombe gekorwania obukurumi EAC kia mubwatire omukarani we county ya Nyamira Diuki Onyari asobokurumi we chisiringi 1,30,000 cyobwagachi we chiabisi chebunge ya county ya Nyamira gukwana nabariki nabamangana ime ya Bosongo umuteneneri we kyombekyo asorosagerwa Nyanza Alfred Mwagucha waereire nga obotukinigo bokorokya okorwewa wetenda yobwagachi obwo asenchira yobotutukano gocha ase company ya Jeta Builders Limited ne county ya Nyamira.
Today we arrested the clerk of the Nyamira County Assembly, and I would like maybe to give you a background of what actually happened up to what culminated to his arrest today. Now, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission received a report that alleged irregular procurement and award for the construction of an office block to Jeta Building Limited by the County Assembly of Nyamira. So investigations were done, and we had established that the County Government of Nyamira, County Assembly of Nyamira, recommended the award of the tender to the company known as Jeta Builders, which was not the lowest evaluated bidder. This actually amounted to conferring of a benefit of 30,817,396 to Jeta Contractors Limited. So upon investigations and conclusion of investigations, we forwarded our investigation file to the Director of Public Prosecution, who upon review approved charges on the following persons. One, Mr. Duke Simon Onyari, who is the clerk, Nyamira County Assembly. Mr. Leonard Kevin Nyamasege, who is the deputy clerk, stroke director, finance and accounts. Mr. David Nyarango Ombego, who is the deputy clerk, stroke director, legal services. Ms. Joyce Oyengo, who is the director, monitoring, evaluation and evaluation development at Nyamira County Assembly. Engineer Josephat Martini Oruru, who is the Chief Officer, Roads and Public Works, Nyamira County Government. Mr. Eric Onguti Ayuka, who is the Infrastructure Officer, And finally, Mr. Simon Ondari Ogecha, Infrastructure Officer.
N'omuwaziri w'ekinguru ky'omuliro n'amaguta Opiyo Wandaye okwanire n'abaliki bamangana asamagacho akawi complex igoro yogonchorera kwa magori y'ekinguru ky'omuliro nigo akoerera obonchoreri obwo borabe ase ekinguru ky'omuliro ase Chinka chikambani na boigo ebiwanda kurende otebire rigori elio tiririgo chia guturubania obokoreri bw'ekambani y'omuliro asaba Kenya.
Now, the Ministry of Energy and Petroleum wishes to inform the public that following consultations within government and engagement with key stakeholders in the sector, the retail electricity tariff review application that was submitted on the 31st of March this year by KPLC on behalf of the sector has been withdrawn. Now, this decision reflects the need to buttress a sustainable energy sector while protecting households, businesses, and industries from possible cost escalation. It aims to support economic growth, safeguard livelihoods, and create jobs. And now, following the withdrawal of the application, the current retail electricity tariffs shall remain in force and unchanged unless otherwise lawfully reviewed in accordance with the Energy Act and applicable procedures. The withdrawal of the application does not in any way affect the continued delivery of electricity services. Consumers and businesses, wherever they are, should continue to enjoy uninterrupted access to electricity under the current tariff structure. Now, Kenyans will continue to receive timely updates on any policy or regulatory developments affecting the energy sector generally.
Murai wense William Ruto oariganirie abambasada baye gocha sense ya Kenya bunenchereyemo yokoroisia na gutinyo bwamate bwechinse cyabo na ense ya Kenya asobonchoriria au abambasada bo no moske Anas Ali kurwa sense ya Kuwait omoske Luis Fernando Koranza Olivia Charlotte kurwa New Zealand na Salome Zulu kurwa ense ya South Africa.
Dr. William Samoei Ruto, President of Republic of Kenya. Allow me, Your Excellency, to present the compliments of His Highness Sheikh Mish'al Al-Ahmed Al-Sabah, the Emir and the people of the State of Kuwait, to you personally and through you to the people of the friendly Republic of Kenya. I come to your beautiful country with the support from Kuwait to enhance and further to the good relation that already existed between our two countries in many areas like...
Your Excellency, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya, on this momentous occasion, it is my honor and privilege to, on behalf of His Excellency President Cyril Matamela Ramaphosa, to convey his profound appreciation for your gracious acceptance of the invitation.
I look forward to working with you.
With a vibrant and innovative private sector, and I look forward to exploring opportunities for boosting two-way trade and business connections between our countries.
Of the peoples of our two nations. Madam Ambassador, welcome to Nairobi.
Gavana o Trans Nzoia George Natembeya obeire mamincha y'umurubirio gwe serikali korosi gituo kia Ebola na okorentwa kwa basungu abo bari n'oburwaire obwo kubekwa imeye kambi ya abanyanyimbo ya Laikipia otebire ense ya Kenya tiri no kubwa gukorwania oburwaire obwo ikegera nonya nali amagusu ale imeye ense ya Kenya tiraya nyara.
Hata kule mambo mengine ambayo tunafanya saa hizi Kenya itakuwa na any single case of Ebola hata moja. Tangu mambo ya Ebola yaanze miaka yote, Ebola wewe inaanzia kule DRC. Ikianza kule Uganda wanafunga mipaka, Rwanda wanafunga mipaka. Hakuna siku Ebola imekuwa Kenya hii. Saa hizi Amerika wanalazimisha Kenya kwamba wale watu ambao wana Ebola wazungu wawekwe ndege, watoke DRC, wakuja wekwe wapi? Hapa Kenya. Na sisi tunakubali. Yaani mipaka yetu imekuwa tu ni wazi. Na unapata mtu ana insist kabisa, why you bring Ebola to Kenya? Inji ambayo hata malaria peke yake imeshinda sisi. Wamama wetu bado wanakufa wakijifungua. COVID-19 imetusumbua kweli kweli, watu wamekufa, hata nyinyi mnajua watu ambao walikufa sababu ya corona. Juu ya hiyo, with the dilapidated health system, mwataka kuleta mambo ya Ebola hapa Kenya. Mwambie President Ruto kwamba Natembeya mkataza kuja Trans Nzoia. Na sio lazima afanye maendeleo ndio akuje Trans Nzoia. Anaweza kuja tuambie kwamba ametenga kitu ama namna gani? Sisi tuwezi kataa. Lakini wameenda reports naenda Natembeya mipanga watu wata heckle president. How does the whole governor who was an RC heckle the president? Kwa heckle Ruto kutusaidii kupiga kura kuondoa Ruto ndio hazma yetu. The objective. Sasa for now hata Ruto haikuja kwa makosa kweli. Vile Tormoi huwa anasema wakati ng'ombe imekuja kwa boma yako, ng'ombe ya maziwa imefika kwako jioni, kabla utafute mwenyewe unafanya nini? Unakamua ng'ombe, si ndio? Ruto hakuja tukamue. Hatuwezi mkataza. Watu ya Bungoma hadi wanasema usiende Trans Nzoia utafanywa nini? Sisi ni watu wa one term, si ndio?
Na babunge kurasa nsemo ikwamiriria serikali bamusomire liuko lyabo guchase umuraibu wense William Ruto eryo rikomugania kubwatari chikorie katiba asoboraibu aye asobokorera ubuya abo abananchi.
So this is an open letter to His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto. It is titled, "Let us stop the pretense, Mr. President. Government is not propaganda." In exercising our constitutional duty as leaders and citizens under Article 1, Article 3, Article 10, Article 73, Article 129, Article 131, and Article 258 of the Constitution of Kenya, and in response to the recent open letter issued by senior officials of the United Democratic Alliance Party against His Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta, we write this letter in defense of the Constitution, constitutional accountability, democratic governance, national unity, and the sovereignty of the people of Kenya. Acting in our constitutional duty and on behalf of Kenya, we address you on matters of urgent national concern. Your Excellency President Dr. William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya, Commander-in-Chief of the Kenya Defense Forces, and the party leader of the United Democratic Alliance, we write to you directly because the letter issued by the chairperson and the Secretary General of the UDA party was not merely a party communication. It was a political statement issued by officials acting under your authority within a party that you lead in defense of an administration over which you preside.
Indeed, one of the defining obligations of presidency is accountability. A president may delegate functions, but he cannot delegate responsibility. Those who speak in defense of your administration may carry your message, but they cannot carry your constitutional duty.
Omwancho murigereria no yonoro mweri wechiriboti chaito Chinsa Ikomi ase maragoba yabono asa mange na sobwagare tubwati abo enseyemo yabono maragoba nagutakire magoro bengia kabe no obotegereri no burigereri obuya kurwa Sensoko TV eretariane nedina mora.